Good day, folks. Welcome back to my neck of the woods. My name's Dika, where I share my experience and my knowledge, hoping to lessen your learning curve along the way. Got another product review for you today. I got the Cuda hook-proof Kevlar gloves for surf casting. I'm going to tell you all about them, and I'm going to tell you how I use them, and I'm going to do a little demonstration to see if they actually are puncture and cut proof. All right. Before I get started, please subscribe to my page, like my videos, and make some comments. You know that I love the comments. All right, so Cuda is a company that's been around for a couple of years at least. They make a multitude of things. One of them are the Kevlar gloves that they claim that are cut-proof and hook-proof. Give you a little backstory. I've been fishing most of my life and picked up surf casting and fishing off the beach and jetties probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm increasingly getting more addicted every time every season. So I have gotten many hooks in my hands, and over the years, last year I got a treble hook stuck in my palm and my finger at the same time, and it sucked. It absolutely sucked. And so I started researching, are there any types of gloves out there that can protect me from that? And I found these. These are made by a company called Cuda, and there are 3 different brands of them, or three different varieties of them. There's one called a wire wrap, and what it does is it has a wire in here and up here, and it has a piece of PVC in the back for basically lifting wire leaders, probably on the side of a boat or whatnot, just so it doesn't rip your hand off or cut into you. The next one up is the offshore, and that's what this is. And then there's, and the offshore claims to have the best dexterity. It doesn't have as much Kevlar as the bait, which is the next one. It's the bait gloves. I guess they figure that with bait, you're just constantly hooking and hooking and hooking, and you got hooks in your hands all the time. And there is more Kevlar in sort of the problem areas in the bait ones. I bought the offshore ones because I didn't want to lose much dexterity, and you're going to see how much dexterity I actually lose when I do a demonstration here. So there are 4 layers of Kevlar inside of these, bulked up in the problem areas, the fingertips, the thumbs, sides here, the palm. There's no Kevlar on the back, but it is kind of like a microfiber neoprene, which is predominantly what the glove is made of, is microfiber and neoprene. If you don't know what neoprene is, they make wetsuits out of neoprene, and they make gloves. They make boots out of neoprene also, and it helps when it gets wet. It helps keep you warm. It helps sort of insulate the water, so to speak. Excuse me. They also claim that they are antimicrobial. So when you're handling fish all day, and you go and you put them in your car, or you put them in a bag, or wherever you're going to store them, they're not going to stink. They're not going to stink to high hell and just stink out everybody because they smell like fish. I do have a buddy that turned me on to these, and he says that they don't stink. He says, and they get better, and you get more dexterity when they get broken in. He says they're waterproof. They claim that they're waterproof. On the website, it says water repellent. But he thinks that they're waterproof. He's had them for upwards of a couple of years. He hasn't gotten any hooks stuck in his hands, and he uses them well. I have not used them yet. I just bought them. The season hasn't started here yet, but I've tried them on, and they fit well, and they cost on the website anywhere from $57 to $63 on the website. I bought mine off eBay for $38. They came brand new. They're not a knockoff or anything like that. Also has waterproof Velcro, so it's just a plastic as opposed to those little plastic fibers that come up, and then the traditional Velcro here that locks into it. It does have a hand pull tab. I'll show you what that does in just a moment. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to try them on, and I'm going to show you. They come in medium, large, and extra large. My hands are not that big, and I wouldn't say these are too small, but I wouldn't go any smaller for my purposes. And these are large. So this little hand pull helps you get them right up in there. Now they're stiff, but they're really not bad. They're not bad at all. You put the Velcro across, And like you can operate things. Like I'll be able to operate my fishing rod, no problem. I'll be able to drive a car. I'll be able to get things out of my my surf bag without a problem. I'll be able to get leaders out of my surf bag. But I'm not going to be threading any hooks. I'll tell you that. The dexterity just isn't there. As you can see, it has the touch points that you can use your phone while you're on the water. I don't really use my phone. If I do, it's anything short of Siri. I just talk to it, maybe taking a picture while I'm out there. But I try to record. I wear my GoPro and I try to record when I go out fishing. All right. These do work. I'm not sure how well they'll work when your hands get wet. You know, if you try to use your phone, your smartphone or whatnot, when your hands are wet, it doesn't work. So these are probably going to be obsolete because we're using them for fishing and your hands are going to get wet. But what do I know? All right, so my little demonstration here. I have a couple lures with me here. I've got a Tsunami, I've got a Strike Pro, and I'm just going to kind of manhandle them here and give you an idea that, I mean, it will stick in my fingers here, and I'm like doing things that I normally wouldn't do with my hands and a treble hook. They do stick in. I mean, these are sticky hooks anyway. They stick in, but they, by no means do they puncture the gloves. They don't puncture the gloves. And the few times that I've been stuck, once was with a regular hook when I was out bait fishing, and the other last time was with a treble hook. Is when you go down to pick up that fish, whether you're in the water or not, and like, you know, say you grab the inside of the mouth or whatnot, or you try to grab this with pliers or whatnot, that fish shakes a lot. Sometimes they end up hooking themselves again, and then you got to get that out. But it's that shake. When that fish shakes, and you might not have the best grip on the fish, and then that's when I got hooked. I got hooked, and it hooked me like here in the palm and this finger at the same time, and I had to like drive to the emergency room with a lure of this size in my hand, and it sucked. It really sucked. I don't want to do it. It ruined my day, and it was tough to fish further days because my hand just hurt a lot, you know? All right, so give you an idea here. I mean, I'll just hang this by there. I mean, it's basically hanging by my hands, and it's not, you know, here's a heavier one. This one weighs almost 3 ounces. You know, and I'll put my hands right around it. Like, I can feel the pressure. I can feel the pressure of that hook. But if I didn't have these gloves on, that'd be buried right in my thumb. You know, and they stick a little bit, but not too bad. You know, and I'm kind of just manhandling these lures and not being careful at all. And my buddy who has them too, he says that he hasn't gotten stuck yet. There's a couple times where he still tries to be careful, obviously, but there's a couple times where, you know, he thought it was going to go through, but it didn't. It just kind of stuck into the glove, and it never made it to his skin. So it's helpful. See, this one's just stuck in the finger there. So that's that. So as far as dexterity, I think that you're going to lose a lot of dexterity. And obviously, I'm not going to be threading the eye of a hook while I'm out there. For the most part, I use lures like this, and I have leaders made up, and I use a tactical angler clip. And I am going to demonstrate kind of how difficult it is to use a tactical angler clip with these. I suppose with practice, you'll be able to do it better. And but I really have no problem just taking off my glove if I have to change a lure out. It's more for grabbing and handling fish, so I don't get whacked with this when they shake. That's more my concern. So I have a leader made up here, and all right, see, I'm already having trouble grabbing it because you kind of like you don't have that fine dexterity to pinch things, so you kind of have to like manipulate it in your hand here. So there's the hook piece right there. I'm going to try to do this on camera. It's actually hard enough doing it not on camera. All right, so I got it ready to go there. Good thing about it is you can really grip this, you know. So let's see if we can get this on here, on camera here. Well, not too bad. That was easy. You know, so that went on nice and easy. Getting it off might be a little challenge, but let's see if we can get it off while I'm on camera here too. All right, so Oh, not too bad. It came off. Oh, maybe did it? Yeah, I got it. It just, there. So that came off. That really wasn't that bad without any practice. But you do lose dexterity. I mean, I could see myself there. I could drop this in the water. Actually, normally the leader would already be on, but even changing leaders, if I have to change a leader or whatnot, if I want to put a teaser on or whatnot, I could see myself dropping that in the water or dropping this in the water or something like that. So I may be just taking a glove off to if I got to change leaders or whatnot, but we'll see how it goes. But overall, I'm happy with it. I really am. I mean, I'm not getting stuck. I mean, they stick in, you know? They stick in, but nothing is cutting me. And I'm happy with that, 100% happy with that. And overall, the gloves, they're relatively comfortable. They're not uncomfortable. They're not too tight. They are stiff, like you lose that dexterity of your fingertips. But I guess it's better than getting a hook in your fingers too. All right. Hopefully you like this. Hopefully this gives you some insight on these gloves. And maybe at some point in time, I will do a follow-up review after I've used them for a season or two and tell you how they hold up durability-wise. All right, but my buddy has them, and he says he's had the same pair for years, and there's been zero problems with them, zero. He says sometimes the Kevlar kind of pulls back a little bit, but none of it has come off. All right, that's all I got for you. Please subscribe to the channel and like some videos. I'll talk to you guys later.